Now we are going to discuss the history of Indian banking system. The first Indian bank, the Bank of India, was started in 1770. That is known as the Bank of Hindustan under the British rule. The banking system in India was controlled and dominated by the presidency banks or British government. In India, we have three presidential banks. One is Bank of Bengal in 1809, and the second one is Bank of Bombay 1840, and the third one is Bank of Madras 1843. In 1921, all these three banks, Bank of Bengal, Bank of Bombay and Bank of Madras, were merged together. It is known as Imperial Bank of India. In 1955, it was the name of the Imperial Bank is changed into the State Bank of India. Next, we will move to the commercial bank. Commercial banks refers to the bank or a division of large bank. Commercial bank is a bank or division of large bank. For example, division of large bank means State Bank is the large bank. The division means the State Bank of Tiruvangur, State Bank of Mysore, State Bank of Baroda. That is known as division of large bank, which more specifically deals with the deposit from the people and lending the loan services provided by the corporation or large or middle or small scale business and individual also. And next we will move to the functions of commercial banks. Functions of commercial banks, we have three functions. One is commercial bank, we have three important functions. One is primary function, and the second one is secondary function, and the third one is other function. In the primary function, we have two sub-functions. One is known as accepting the deposit, and the second one is advancing the loans. The first primary function is known as accepting the deposit. We have two type of deposit maintained with the bank. One is demand deposit, another one is time deposit. What do you mean by demand deposit? So the demand deposit refers to the deposits that can be withdrawn by the individual without any prior notice. That is known as savings bank account. In other words, the owners of these deposits are allowed to withdraw money at any time by writing a withdrawal slip or a check at the bank counter or from the ATM centers using debit card. Normally, the demand deposit is known as savings account. And the second one is known as time deposit, is known as fixed deposit. The time deposit, it refers to the deposits that are made for certain committed period of time. For normally 5 years, 10 years, 18 years, 20 years, 50 years, like that. So banks pay higher interest rate for time deposit. You compare to savings account, the banks are provided very minimum rate, interest rate, but a higher time deposit, the banks are provided the high rate of interest. These deposits can be withdrawn only after the completed of maturity period. For example, 5 years means we will withdraw our money after the 5 years. That is known as time deposit. And the second primary function is known as advancing loans. So it refers to the granting loans to the individual and the business, and the commercial banks grants loans in the form of overdraft. So overdraft means if you have 5,000 in your account but you need 10,000, if you are a loyal customer, if you are maintaining the good transaction record with the bank, they will give more money. Okay, if you have 5,000, the bank will ready to give 10,000, 20,000 like this. Overdraft and cash credit, your personal loan, housing loan, that is, and discounting the bill of X. Sometimes the advancing loan means they will discounting the loan to the foreign governments or foreign exports and imports also. And next we will move to the secondary function. The secondary function classified under the three headings, namely agency function, general utility service and other functions. So the first function under the agency function, collecting the check. So agency function means it implies that the commercial bank acts as agents of customers by performing various functions. One is collecting the check. The banks collect the check and bills of exchange on behalf of their customers through clearing house facility. For example, if you maintaining with account with the State Bank, but you want to deposit, you want to give check with the Indian Bank, so you are not you did not go to Indian Bank, so the State Bank act as a collecting agent for your check, like a clearing house provided by the central bank. And the next one is collecting the income. The commercial banks, they collecting the dividends, pensions, salaries, rent and interest on the investment in the behalf of the customer. For example, if you are working as a government staff, even private staff, all the salaries are credited into the bank account. It is known as the collection of income. A credit voucher can send to the consumer for customers for information when any income is collected by the bank. And the third one is paying expenses. Third point is known as paying expenses. The commercial banks make the payments of various obligations of customers such as telephone bill, mobile recharge, insurance premium, school fees, online school fees, rent. Similar to the credit voucher, a debit voucher can send to the consumer for information. For example, if you want to recharge your mobile phone, you will recharge through your online account, online banking. And the second one is general utility services. So it implies the commercial banks provide some utility service to the customers by providing or performing various functions. One is providing the lockers facility. The commercial banks provide the locker facility to its customer and save custody of jewelry, shares, documents, debentures and other valuable items. This minimizes the risk of loss due to the theft at homes. And the banks are not responsible for the items or the locker. You will keep your things and you will keep the key of your locker. Bank does not respond for your documents and gold and diamonds. And the third one is issuing the traveler check. Bank issue the traveler check to the individual for traveling outside the country. So if you want to travel outside the country, you will apply the travel check. The banks also give the traveler check. You will use anytime at anywhere in the world. The traveler check are the safe and easy way to protect money while traveling. And the third one is dealing the foreign exchange. The commercial banks help in the providing the foreign exchange to the businessmen dealing exports and imports. However, the commercial banks need to take the permission from the central bank for dealing the foreign exchange. And the third one is transforming funds. Third one is transforming funds. So it refers to the transforming funds from one bank to another bank by like online banking like this, transferred by the means of draft and telephonic transfer and electronic transfer or online bank transfer. And the fourth one is letter to credit. So letter to credit, the commercial bank issue letters of the credit to the customers to certify the credit worthiness. For example, if you apply the other personal loan in the other bank, but you are maintaining the account with another one bank, they will give the letter to credit. இவருக்கு நம்பி கடன் தரலாம் அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு லெட்டர் என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க கமர்ஷியல் பேங்க் ஒரு நல்ல கஸ்டமருக்கு கொடுப்பாங்க. And underwriting the securities, the commercial banks also underwriting the task of underwriting the security. As public has full faith on the credit worth is the bank, public do not hesitate the buying the security under the bank. It is related to the share market. To the commercial bank, they provide the underwriting. And the next one is electronic bank. It includes services such as debit card, credit card and internet banking. And next we will move to the money other function. One is money supply. So it refers to the one important functions of commercial bank that helps the increasing the money supply. For instance, the bank lends 5 lakh to the individual, open a demand deposit in the name of individual. So the commercial bank will help to the supply of regulate the supply of money in the country. And the next second one is credit creation. The credit creation means the multiplication of loan and advances. Commercial bank, they receive the deposit from the public and they will provide the loan to the public, like a personal loan, housing loan, education loan, home loan. Everything is given by the commercial bank to the consumer in the name of credit creation. And the third one is collection of statistics. Banks collect and publish the statistics relating the trade, commerce, industry. Hence, they advise the customers and the public authorities or Reserve Bank of India. The commercial bank act as the collection of statistics. Next class we will going to discussing the role of commercial bank and the economic development of India and the non-banking financial institution and the Reserve Bank of India. I thank students those who are came yesterday online live class for your doubt clarification, and I need more participation in online live class. Thank you.